doesn't matter the seed, but what's your dream playoff run of 3 teams or 4 teams, including the West winner? Like who's your?
Is this assuming I know we're gonna win?
Yes, like say this is a championship run. This somehow turned into a championship run, and we have to beat 3 Eastern teams and then the West team. What would be your dream scenario of teams you'd like to beat?
In the first round, I would love to see Milwaukee and knock them off right away. The second round, I would take the Heat, and then the third round would be Philly for all the marbles and send James's fat ass to the Cheesecake Factory. Before the season, I would have said the Lakers, but that doesn't seem plausible.
No.
Just because of the stage, the Lakers, LeBron. So now I would say it would be the Warriors, but that's not the path I would think I want now because I don't know they're going to win. But if you're telling me they're going to win and this is the path, that would be the path I would take.
So, Steven, should I do what I think is going to happen or what I would want to happen?
What you want.
Okay, so what I would want to happen, we'll be the 3rd seed. We'll somehow get, I don't know how they'll do it. Derrick Rose will come back. They'll have a spurt. And we'll get the Knicks in the first round. We sweep them.
You'd have to be the 1 seed for that.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll tell you what. I'll advise about. We play the Knicks in the plane and send their asses packing.
Ooh, there you go.
Chance to play the Knicks.
I don't think we're gonna get the plan. I don't. But if the season goes perfect, the Knicks will make it into into the playoffs somehow and be mediocre and get a horrible draft pick and stay in purgatory. So I'm sticking with that. Knicks in the first round. I don't know how it happens. Second round, because we had the Bucks in the second round. We go 7 with them. We beat them. That ghost is exercised. And then Eastern Conference Finals. I want Philly. I don't want it to be close. I want it to be a gentleman's sweep. I think they'll get 1 just because out of just like superstar pride. But I think we need to beat the brakes off that team and teach them a lesson. That's the dream. We win that 5-1. Then we go to the championship. This is a little bit of what I think is going to happen and what I would want to happen. I would like to beat the Golden State Warriors. The reason why I think the Golden State Warriors are going to win, that Chris Paul getting hurt is going to throw them off a little bit. With them thrown off a little bit, they're going to come into the playoffs a little bit shaken. Golden State's going to take advantage of that. They'll come out of the West. We face them. KD completely buries the conversation of he went to Golden State to win a championship by knocking them boys off and bringing the first NBA championship in 50 years to New York City. The Brooklyn Nets, champions of the world. I'll be burning sage on Flatbush, my brothers, if that happens. Steven, tell them where folks can find you.
Well, first let me tell them my playoff dream scenario.
Okay, please go ahead.
It would actually be, bam, you stole all my thunder with the teams. It's the exact same 4. Maybe I'll do a different lineup though. I'd love to beat Philly in the first round, and I hope for the lower seed too, because the first game would be in Philly, and I'd want to sweep them, and we had game 4 at our house. And second round, I would the same 2 teams. Like I said, it's either probably Miami in the second round, just because they're so damn annoying. And then the third round, I'd actually want to play Milwaukee in the third round for me, just because I give them the respect. They are the defending champions, and I like to beat them right before winning a championship. And then the Warriors for the exact same storyline you said, Eves, of showing KD why he ultimately went to Brooklyn, that he didn't need the Warriors,
right,
and winning a championship and letting me go to my first Nets parade and meeting everybody on Nets Twitter and getting drunk and celebrating.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be out there with my sage and my bottle of Barbancourt. I will be drunk off my ass. Matt, you good?
No.
Steve-
but there's nothing I can do about it. I gotta just sit back and pray and hope for the best. You're gonna ask Steve where you can find him. You can find me on your muted and/or blocked list.
As am I. Steve, where people can the people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at SteveB7. And let's start winning some games. Let's go. I'm tired of waiting. It's time to turn this losing streak over and start winning some games. Get KD and Ben. Get Dragic in here. Kyrie back. Start winning some games.
No question. Hey, New York City, we are Pod Thorn.
Pod Thorn. Pod Thorn. Pod Thorn.